Ep.33 and along this is on retaining walls. I feel like this is going to be a pretty popular one. Nobody likes doing retaining walls. They are kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. This one video is going to talk about problems with retaining walls, how I try to make them look as good, as decent as possible. If you've decided to put in retaining walls on your course, it's going to take a while. You just need to face it. Curves, I've used only one wall. So next shortest, and finally the shortest. What I want to do is convince you that you guys need to use a short section of wall over here. So if you look at this, especially if you're dealing with a very tight green area to work with, it doesn't look very good. There's two very noticeable points there where it turns. You would have to use the land. It's very easier as you go down. You can see that the curve looks best when you have these multiple short sections. It's going to take some time, but it will look very good at the end. So I have gone ahead and I've used some retaining wall here on the green that I've already placed, and I've done it in a way where I'm kind of try to highlight in just this very short section of retaining wall the different problems that you'll see when laying retaining walls. So the good thing about retaining walls is that you place them in and they stay at a very fixed height, so you don't have to worry about raising them up or down. You just have to worry about the land around them and the problem that's going to cause. So this is the first issue, is I've laid a retaining wall and it is immediately into the earth there. You can't, well, let me just delete that while we're here. Hopefully you can see a little better. So you can see that the earth is kind of digging into the retaining wall there. This is much more common down here at the bottom. This is pretty bad though. The opposite effect of that is that the ground is so far away from the retaining wall that you can actually see it from the green. You can see that. It gives you this nice little, I don't even know what you would call that, shelf, I guess. And it's going to blend into whatever the next nearest land is. So this is kind of a heavy, rough blend before you hit the plank. The way to fix this problem that you have right here with the plank showing through is to raise your land. So I have in previous videos I've done this green sculpting here. What I'm about to do here is actually going to get rid of that. So if you are laying retaining walls, do not do green sculpting. When you're doing your own course, green sculpting should honestly be the last thing that you do throughout all of your holes, or the last process in making a hole. But to fix this this issue of seeing the planks over here, you're just going to keep flattening until you can no longer see that from the green. So at this point I have gone in and hidden it. You can't see it anymore now, but sometimes that gives you a different problem. I'm still far enough away and I've covered it with reeds that it actually has worked out pretty well. Sometimes when you flatten like that, you'll get the earth poking out at the bottom here, and when you're dealing with a very long stretch of retaining wall, that is a very common problem to have. When that happens, it's going to look like this over here. So to get rid of this, I recommend using this brush right here, and you're going to lower down quite a bit. See how I'm not pressing anything right now, but see how the ground is kind of falling away there? If we work in small enough sections and just apply and keep going, that should change it enough so that I'm slowly revealing more and more of the retaining wall and getting that earth away from there. Now I've done this and it does look pretty good from the outside. I've got a little bit of earth or dirt in there that I could get away. The problem is that sometimes when you do what I've just done there, you'll start to see the boards again from the other side. So basically retaining walls boils down to taking the earth away from the outside and then flattening from the other side. And sometimes you'll flatten on one side and then you'll have to remove the earth again, then you'll have to flatten again, and it does take so much time. But the end result is a pretty good looking retaining wall. So actually didn't take as much time as I thought it was. I set this up pretty well going into it. So the main thing that I do want to impress upon you guys, this is all small sections. It's a very smooth looking retaining wall. Use small sections on your retaining wall. It will take time, but it will look really good once you get it done. And then just keep copying those processes I just showed you to make for a really good retaining wall. This went very smoothly. It will not always go just smoothly, but there you have it. That's retaining walls. Till the next video.